chapter 1002, One Piece. When I first woke up, I think it was about Thursday. It was really early in the morning, and first thing I saw was Brago, and he was talking about the chapter, and I started to stop, and I went and read the chapter first before I saw what he posted, and it was really funny, especially when he started talking about Sanji coming up to the rooftop and catering for the other ones that are up at the rooftop. He's going to do a Diablo DoorDash, which is kind of funny. That was really hilarious, but he talked about Emma being imbued with the Rio from Odin, Kazuki Odin, and he talked about that. And I got to thinking about how it can also be infused with his intentions or his will to cut Kaido. And that's the last thing he did with that sword, was cutting Kaido and injuring him, giving him a scar. So what if that's, somehow it's imbued into the sword, and it has that same desire to do the same thing Zoro wants to do. He wants to cut Kaido, so maybe somehow that's, it's feeding off of Zoro's intent to want to cut Kaido as well. I know, like, some of the swords, like the Katetsu blades, they have bloodlust, they're cursed or whatever, and they're bloodthirsty. And maybe somehow Emma's, got a bloodlust towards Kaido. The sword itself wants to cut Kaido, not only Zoro, but the sword itself. That's something that needs to be explored. And maybe Zoro ends up with that other Katetsu blade, the Nidai Katetsu, at the end of it. I don't know how. Some people are saying that the Sundai is going to get broken somehow. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, because, like Mihawk said, it's kind of like a dishonor thing for a swordsman's sword to get nicked or get broken, and you go back to when Mihawk broke Zoro's swords. He broke two of them. So I think Zoro kind of learned his lesson. He doesn't want to let that happen again. So I don't think it's going to happen. Another thing too, Lady Toki, her prophecy that 9 shadows were going to show up and defeat Kaido, where there's only 5 up there now. So where are the other 4 at? That's what I want to know. Who's going to be the other 4? Who's going to make up that other 4? Whether it's going to be 4 other supernova or 4 other members of the Straw Hat crew, that's how I think they say that the third chapter, the third, part of the Kabuki play ends in tragedy. I think that's going to happen. It's going to end with they're getting their butt kicked up there, and it's going to look pretty grim. And when either Kaido or Big Mom goes to land like the last blow against whoever was the last one standing, I think that's when the other 4 are going to come in and kind of like tag out. Who I think is going to make up that 4? I think Yamato. She's going to play a big role in it. He or she, whatever you want to consider it to be, dragon or whatever she is, or whatever Yamato is, I should say. Play it safe. She's going to be one of them. I say Yamato, Sanji, Jinbei, and I think Brook is what I'm thinking, because Brook can cut Zeus, and then Zoro can cut Prometheus. That would nullify Big Mom, or at least hold her off. 4 of the, I think 4 of them was Nami, Jinbei, Brook, and Chopper held Big Mom off in Whole Cake. So if they can do it, I think they can do it now. At least hold her off until they get through fighting Kaido, while they can, focus on Kaido and hold her off. Not beat her, but hold her off. Let them focus on Kaido. As far as the, Yamato, she's not going away. She's going to play a big role. I mean, the Japanese people in general, they don't throw around that Yamato word or the name Yamato all willy-nilly. Yamato, it used to be part of the name of Japan before it became what it was. Actually, Japanese was, it was an outside name. Japanese people don't call themselves Japanese or Japan. They don't call the country Japan. But it used to be a battleship back in World War II, and it was the pride of Japan. That was, the be-all, end-all for them. So, she's not going to go away anytime soon. Just like Captain Yamato and Naruto. It was something special because he was the only one that had the wood style jiu-jitsu, and it was able to quell, Naruto and his nine tails. So, like I said, I don't think that she's not going to go away anytime soon. She's either going to become a Straw Hat member or she's going to be on the ship in some capacity. I think what's going to happen is she's going to follow in Odin's footsteps and write her own journal. And she's going to be like the log keeper of the Straw Hats, and she's going to write the story of the Straw Hats. I think after Wano, there's going to be kind of like a calm, kind of like, just with the Straw Hats kind of talking or whatever and conversing. And she's probably going to ask him, how did this member become a member of the Straw Hat? All the little backstories of each individual member, at least in some capacity. And like I said, she's going to write the story of the Straw Hats. And at least, if not, at least the last, part where, Luffy goes to Laugh Tale. That's what I think she's going to be. I've always liked One Piece, like other anime as well, but I just like One Piece more. I know it's going to be coming, like they say, it's going to come to an end soon. I don't know, it's whatever it is. There might be spin-offs, there might be, continuations in some capacity. Just because it's the end of this particular series, just like Naruto, now they got Boruto now, and like I said, Captain Yamato is still part of Naruto or Boruto. Like I said, I like a lot of different anime. I grew up, watching Toonami, a lot of the big four, Bleach and Dragon Ball Z, all that, Gundam. I grew up watching all that, anime and cartoons in general, really. It's kind of an escape from reality. You can't really make a movie, even with CGI nowadays. You really can't do what you can do in anime. That's the reason why a lot of these, real life adaptations of these animes really don't pan out too well. They start, trying to apply the anime logic to the real world, and Goku going to, high school or some crap. Like, who cares? Nobody wants to go to high school. Who wants to go back to high school? Not me. I graduated and I got the hell out. Move on with your life. High school sucks, but you get through it. I mean, just like anything else. The quickest way to get through is to get through it. Enough of that. I like watching One Piece. I like talking about it to other people. I want to talk about a few things that, Naruto, One Piece, and all these types of things that I've never heard nobody talk about before. I've talked about them with other people in real life, not on camera. And I've never seen nobody talk about it on video, not on YouTube or anything else. So I'm gonna cut this short, and y'all stay safe, y'all stay warm out there, because it's getting kind of cold where I'm at, dropping down below freezing. So stay warm, stay safe, and peace.